Hello! Yesterday was. No, not yesterday. The day before yesterday was my sister's birthday. She turned 34. And I spent the day with her because, we're pretty close. We live in the same house, and we decided to go out, and, it was great. Um, I do have some videos from the day that I've already uploaded to Instagram, and I'll probably upload them on YouTube too. I just gotta put all the clips together, in a compilation kind of thing. Um, the reason why I've been not very active on YouTube recently is because I've been a lot more active on Instagram, to be honest. So I've been like kind of MIA for a few days for about I guess it's been about 11 days because if I'm going off of what the dates on YouTube say, it's been almost 2 weeks. Yeah, so that's you know I've been much more active on Instagram, but I'm not like that's not like a permanent pivot or anything. It's just kind of like I've been enthusiastic about Instagram's format lately. I don't know. I've been really enjoying uploading reels, and I haven't had many hate comments on Instagram, except if I could go off on a little tangent for a moment. There was this one time where a Nazi commented on one of my videos, and the thing is, the video itself was just like some little characters that I had created in a dress-up video game, and it was kind of tied into gender fluidity. It's a long story that's not really worth going into, but because of that, I guess like this Nazi thought it was cringe, and they just commented dog, just the word dog, DAWG, dog, like, in a kind of mocking way, I guess, like kind of like saying bruh moment, that kind of thing, like that's how I interpreted it, kind of expressing that they found me cringy. That was just my interpretation, but this was like a single word comment, so, um, you know, not very harsh. But the reason why I say they're Nazi, I know that warrants explanation. Like, what does that comment have to do with being a fascist? But the thing is, I went on their page, I clicked on it on their profile, and I saw that they had a video, or no, a photo with a swastika, and they also had a post talking about how they hated Jews and said very gross, dehumanizing things about Jewish features and stereotypical shit, you know what I mean? Like, it was very nasty. So, yeah, obviously, uh, flaming Nazi, fuming, uh, volatile Nazi. So, that's not good. But like the actual comment itself wasn't extremely harsh or it it containing anything fascist, but that person I know to be a fascist. So, that's not good. That's not good. That's never good. Anyway, back to the good stuff. Sorry for that little tangent, but that was just a little tidbit of what I've been doing while I've been gone from YouTube. I've been doing stuff on Instagram, mostly very, very fun. I've met a lot of new people. I've made new friends, and I have a good amount of followers. I think I want to say my follower count is somewhere between the 40s and the 70s, somewhere in that range. So less than 100, but more than 30. It's pretty good. I'm enjoying it, and like I said, I made new friends that I talk to and stuff, and that's terrific. But so Cleo's birthday was very fun. We went to first we went to a Chinese buffet. We got delicious food. There was sushi, and I love sushi. I love sushi. I especially love sushi that has raw fish. I dig that. I think it tastes delicious. I like the texture, very squishy. I enjoy it. I think it's yummy. I love the taste of it as well, the flavor. It's got kind of a fatty flavor to it, but apparently the fat that's in fish is considered more like healthy fat, and I can kind of tell the difference. I guess like I don't know, it has a different flavor to it. The healthy fats and then the like less healthy fats as they consider it, which would be in things like pork or I guess like beef, or maybe chicken as well. I'm not sure. I think chicken is considered closer to the healthy fats, but maybe like there might be a kind of spectrum to it, you know what I mean? But like I'm not a nutritionist, so I do humbly apologize if that information is not correct or accurate or complete, in terms of the truth, I'm not a nutritionist or a scientist or anything like that. I'm not someone who knows a lot about nutrition or health. So anyway, yeah, I'm a little bit going off on tangents today, but that's alright. I've been away for a while, so it's okay if I yap. I think that's appropriate. Maybe you guys missed me. Perhaps. Perhaps. I'm not sure. Maybe you can't stand me. That's okay. That's fine. It's alright. I'm chill. Nice to meet you. I'm chill. Yeah. Um, we went to that Chinese buffet. There was delicious food. I got a bunch of sushi, but I didn't get as much sushi as I wanted to get, especially in regards to the kind with raw fish, because there were some folks there that were getting some to-go boxes, and they filled them bitches up with sushi. They got so much sushi, and they got all the sushi with raw fish. Like, I'm not saying I didn't get any with raw fish, but, like, I got more than one plate, as one does at a buffet. You get more than one plate of food. Um, so, like, I wanted to get more than one plate, including sushi, like, not full of sushi, but, like, including it, among other things, right? So, by the time I got my second plate, I was like, oh boy, I'm gonna get some more sushi that has some raw fish, because that's my favorite kind, yum yum. And, there was none left, because some folks already got it. So, like, I know, very first world problem, very, like, boo-hoo, but I'm not, like, saying it was a terrible experience or anything. It was just kind of, if anything, it was kind of amusing to see these guys in action, They've really loaded up. And, like, I kind of I was almost in awe and almost respecting their sneakiness, because they're technically not doing anything wrong. You're allowed to take to-go boxes. You're allowed to, because, I mean, to-go boxes at a buffet cost extra. So if they're paying extra for their to-go boxes, then they're getting what they want. And, if what you want is a bunch of sushi, you're technically not doing anything wrong. And it's a cheap loophole to get a bunch of sushi that would otherwise cost a lot more. But in this case, it's a deal. You get, like, a cheaper deal for a lot of sushi that has expensive ingredients. You know what I mean? It's respectable in a way. Like, I don't know, something about it. The mischievous side of me, the impish side, is like, yeah, these guys, they're this is gangster shit. Yeah, I'm being cringe on purpose. It's okay. Don't click away. I'm being cringe on purpose. I'm being cringe on purpose. Please understand that I'm in on the joke. Please, please, please. Thank you. Thank you. Back to the action. All right. So, after we went to the buffet, then we went to shopping. Yeah, we went shopping. We went to, like, Michael's. No, I don't think we went to Michael's. Maybe we did. We might have. We went to Home Goods. I know we went to Home Goods. Um, so, yeah, and, I think we went to both those places. I want to say we went to both those places. We were gonna go to Plato's Closet and also the mall, but then we decided not to because, after we went shopping, we went somewhere else. But first I'm gonna talk about the shopping. So, yeah, I think it was Michael's and Home Goods. That's what I'm gonna say. Because I'm not quite sure. But, yeah, I bought, like, a t-shirt, and it's this shirt that I'm wearing now. I'm not, like, really gonna draw attention to the shirt because this is new, but, this was made partially using some things that we bought at the store. But this isn't a clothes show offering, so pretend like you can't see it, alright? Pretend like it's not visible right now, okay? Because this isn't a clothes show offering, so, don't experience it as though it was. Thanks. Thank you, Rude for even considering that you would do that. Thanks, for freaking me out. Yeah, it's you. It's you who did it. You freaked me out. Did you know that? Did you know that you did that to me? Hey, that's not right, Hey, that's wrong. Anyway, and yeah, I bought some tie-dye stuff that I used to do the shirt. I bought some RIT, and I used that to tie-dye this bitch. and I bought some fucking some Pride stuff because there was some discount Pride merch at one of the stores, and it was about $3 when it would usually be $10, so it was a real deal, a real fucking deal. And but my sister bought this stuff for me. She was very nice, and because like the thing is, there was a whole ordeal with like I wanted to buy her a present, but I couldn't get a money order. I was trying to refund this money order so that I could pay for cake ingredients to get her a cake, and that was her gift. But I couldn't get the fucking money in time, and it was really embarrassing. I really wanted to just be responsible and pay for some stuff for Cleo, but I couldn't because my money order wasn't getting refunded in a timely manner, you know? And I tried to do it ahead of time, but there was just such a long wait to get this shit together that I kind of had to rely on Cleo to buy some stuff for me and for her for this to work. And so yeah, I'm not a shitty person. I know it's not right to not treat someone on their birthday, but I did the best I could to get I to try and cash a money order, but there were no stores available that would cash my money order. I couldn't get it done at the bank because I don't have a bank account, and then I couldn't even get it refunded in time because my refund hasn't come in the mail yet. So I was shit out of luck. I had no other options. I had no cash on hand. I had no checks on hand. I don't have a bank account where there's like money waiting for me or anything like that. I was screwed. So, that's the situation. Just that's what happens. Anyway, um, so yeah, we went to the store and she paid for stuff for me. Like she treated me on her birthday. It was very generous. Cleo is a very nice person, and she has not been like annoyed or complaining about the fact that I couldn't pay for her stuff on her birthday, even though that is a really shitty situation to be in. She still seems like she had a great time and a great day and everything, so I'm glad for that because Cleo's a really chill person, incredibly chill, very nice. So, rats off to you, Cleo, my beloved sister, 34 years old, and looking absolutely, incredible. I mean, she is. She looks great. You should check out her channel, Porcelain Ghoul. She's a goth lady, and she's very much into fashion and beauty and stuff. In a goth way. She likes gothic fashion, Victorian fashion, Lolita fashion. That's her thing. So if you want to see someone talk about something that they're interested in and show off their skills when it comes to expressing herself like in a stylish way. I'm struggling to word it, but like yeah, she's a goth lady, and she's very much into that, and that's a lot of what her channel is dedicated to, as well as sometimes she talks about other subcultures, like obviously Lolita because she's also into Lolita, and also like I think she made a video one time talking about the history of emo and the ways in which it is different from goth. So that was interesting, and I think she might have also talked a little bit about punk because goth comes from punk, but it is different from goth. So she's very much like knowledgeable in terms of her interests in fashion and beauty and stuff. So yeah, I think it's really cool. I really love it because I'm a punk and I'm into punk fashion and DIY fashion, and a lot of the stuff that she has is also DIY. And you should give it a little look see. Um yeah. So yeah, she's Porcelain Ghoul on YouTube. I've shouted her out before on the channel, but it never hurts because she's a YouTuber just like me. She's got subscribers, I think, somewhere in the 500 range, somewhere in the 500s. So yeah, she started a little bit after me. But her content is debatably higher quality than mine because she uses cuts, and she also scripts her videos. So she uses scripts, she uses edits, and that's a really cool thing because I don't really do that. I just go right off the beat. Like what is that an expression? Right off the beat? No, I meant to say right off the bat, but even that doesn't make sense in this context. What the fuck? But see, that's what I'm saying. It's unscripted. That's why you get little moments like that because I don't use a script. I don't do anything. I just kind of think, what am I going to talk about? Let's talk about that. Let's go into it, you know? And then I just go. I just go. Action, you know? It's just that. So, it's like that and yeah, she's a bit more professional about it. I mean, she's like not a YouTuber for a living, so like categorically I guess she wouldn't be considered professional, but you know, her approach to it is much more clean and smooth, streamlined, and you might enjoy that, you know? It's more organized, and I think that's cool. And she's also just she posts about things that are interesting. I've watched some of her videos now, and they are pretty good. She's good at what she does, I think, and I think it's worth putting an eyeball on. Put your eyeballs on that. Come on. Anyway, so after the shopping, also what Cleo got was like she got some dye for her clothes. She's gonna dye some clothes. She got she got a Sprite. Uh, she got some stuff from the Halloween section. No, I don't. I actually think she didn't. I actually think she didn't. Like she was going to, but then she decided not to. Um, I can't remember the other stuff she got. Cleo got some other stuff, but I guess I just remembered what I bought more for some reason. Maybe I'm evil. Am I an evil person? Nah, I'm fine. Anyway, sorry that I'm an evil person, you know. Gosh, what are you gonna do? I guess I am. Um, but after that we went to a drag show. Now this is the part where I'm probably gonna upload clips from that. Like once I get this video done, I might upload some clips from the night because I did that on Instagram, but it's all just it's like in 8 different parts. So I'll have to upload a video onto YouTube that compiles 8 different parts put together. And I can do that, but you know, it'll take a little time. So anyway, that's the one exception where I would use editing, which I usually don't, you know? That's not typical of my content. It's very scrappy. Um, Teehee, I'm just like Oliver Twist. Ooh, I'm just like the Artful Dodger over here. I'm a little Victorian orphan. Yeah, I'm the Victorian orphan of YouTube. It makes sense. Come on, it makes sense. Come on, it makes coherent sense. I make coherent sense, and you know that I do. So anyway, do I seem insane? I hope not. Oh no. Oh, oops. Gosh, I'm so embarrassed. Ooh, shame. Woe is me. I'm fucking crazy. No, I'm just kidding. I'm a normal person. So me and Cleo went to a drag show, and it was like really great. There were a lot of great performers. It was the Misfits. That's a group that's in our area in Auburn. Um, and they were so great. I really was impressed, you know? I always feel heightened emotions when I go to drag shows, and it's consistent across the board, you know? I feel like I'm so moved by the performances, and it's always like exciting, and I enjoy it so much. Like it's one of the funnest parts of my life at this point. Like in this chapter of my life, that is one of the things that I look forward to the most is when I go to those drag shows and when I go to those moments like at the goth nights, you know. Even if I'm not goth, I enjoy just being around alternative people. It's so beautiful, and I enjoy like being in a cool environment with lots of lights and music. It's so exciting. I loved going to Pride events as well. That was exciting when I was doing that. Um, so yeah, I love the drag shows. It's there's something so electric and beautiful about being around fellow queer people with like unusual atypical presentations and like, you know, unique experiences that you can relate to. Like being around people with similar attitudes and approaches to life, it's just like it's very meaningful. It's a lot more meaningful than I think um you know, straight or cisgender people can really understand. It's not so simple as like, oh yeah, we both like this kind of sex, or we both are trans. Like it's more than that. There's like a human connection because you have shared experiences, you have similar presentations, similar attitudes and opinions about stuff, and it's personal. It's a deeply personal thing. And when I can watch, people that are queer being glorified through this beautiful performance of glamour and like emotion and everything, it's a beautiful thing. It really is. I love drag shows. Like I really do. I'm not joking. It's something that it's so much more meaningful than a fucking like a stupid marching band performance in high school. Fuck high school! I'm 19 and I graduated about a year ago, and I spent so much of my life in school. It was terrible, and now there's people off in college. What, what losers? Ha! Ha ha, you chumps, you fucking losers, you go to college. Fuck you if you're in college. Hey, you, are you in college? Fuck you. I'm just kidding. Hey, I'm just kidding, actually. It's cool that you're experiencing a higher education, and I hope that you are enjoying your time in college. I hope that it is a very fun, meaningful, and formative time in your life, and I hope that you're making a lot of friends and experiencing new things as you enter adulthood. I know that it is probably very stressful at times because of the workload, and I really hope that the debt is not too crushing for you. That is one of the biggest reasons why I chose not to go to college, because I cannot afford that shit. Oh my god. Bitch. Excuse me, Madam Bitch. I can't afford to go to college, Madam Bitch. I just can't. And I'm sorry I called you that. I'm just a little bit of a wily coyote. And that's all I gotta say. So, there you go. Enjoy your day. Slay. Anyway. I'm a bit whimsical, you know? Did you know that I'm a bit whimsical? Were you aware of that, Madam Bitch? I am. I am. Yes, indeed. Certainly. Thank you. Oh, yes. Um, the drag show was amazing. I got to see a lot of people that I recognized. There was Polly Rocket, there was Buttons, there was Gentleman Drake, there was Tokyo Drift, there was Skittles, my favorite. That's yeah, that they are the co-host. There's like two hosts, I guess, but I don't know the other one's name. Unfortunately, I don't know their name. But yeah, there was some other people. There was this birthday one. Idol. Idol was the name of the drag performer that whose birthday it was, and that's cool. Um, let's see. I said Tokyo Drift. Marijuana Smoke wasn't there that day. Marijuana Smoke, she wasn't there, but that's okay. I mean, well, it's a shame because she's beautiful. She's a beautiful lady, and I have been very much moved by some of her performances. It's 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 a shame, but I still enjoyed the night. Obviously, it was a great night, as it always is. A drag night is always a good night, I say. I've never had a time where I went there and I was like, boo, I'm so fucking bored. Oh my god, stop being sexy. Stop being sexy, I'm bored. Yawn. Yawn. I'm snoozing. Snore. Me, 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 me. Snore. Me. I've never done that, That's never what I've done when I've gone to a drag show. So if you're ever wondering what it's like, it's not like that. I'll tell you that much, uh, Madam Bitch. I'm sorry I keep calling you that. It's just that it's so funny, so I had to. So that's why. You think that's offensive? Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Hey, maybe you're right. What if you're correct? Thought about that? Just consider that then. All right, done now. Done now. Done now with weird things. Okay, normal now. Normal now. Yay. Um, you happy now? Normal, bitch. So we had a great time. There was a lot of fun to be had. Um, the music was great, you know? You'll see when I upload the clips. And also, there were friends. I forgot to mention that. Oh my goodness. We had lots of friends. You know, there was our friend Kaylee and our friend Knox, and there was our friend Jan. Uh, these are friends of me and Cleo. Um, and Gentleman Drake, who Cleo knows from work. Um, yeah, it was wonderful. We got to see people that we recognized, and we hung out. And Kaylee drove us home, so it was a great time. And I was so happy to see everybody. We got to talk, we got to catch up. Lots of fun, you know? So, that's about it. That's about it. Um, Wonderful little day. I made a shirt, but don't look at it though, you know what I mean? Keep your eyes off of it. Thanks. And that's about all I gotta say. See you later. Yeah, bye.